Hello guys, Eddie here, and today we're gonna compare the brand new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra with the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So, as I have said before in many of my videos, I believe that Samsung and Apple, when it comes to making phones, these are the biggest competitor in the phone market. So, which phone it is better? Mr. Who's the Boss actually made a video already comparing their cameras. So I'm gonna pop up a picture, you can go and check it out. But the camera is not the only thing that these phones have. Yes, it might be the most important things when it comes to creators, but also it has speed, battery life, durability, what is the screen, so many other things that we have to discuss. And at the end, which is the better phone? Can Samsung finally top of the iPhone in every category? Or it's just a draw in the end? We're about to find out. First, let's start with the basics, and this is the design. This is the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra series, and this is the iPhone 16 Pro Max series. So I have to give credit to Samsung for developing more colors in their high-end phone compared to Apple. Maybe they can take a note and put a few more colors next year when the 17 Pro lineup comes up. But I have to say, like, Samsung, what is this? Pink gold, blue silver, what are these names? Yes, the jet black is a good name. Actually, we had it in the iPhone 7 lineup, but some of these names really I can't understand what's the logic behind them. It's not pink, it's not gold, it's pink gold. It kind of looks like this starlight color where it's not exactly silver white, neither is gold, it's in between. But I do have to say, I do like the color lineup, and all these phones from both companies are in titanium. Also, another thing that Samsung has changed is the edges of the phone. Now they're more rounded. For all the people that complain that it's very hard to hold this phone because it's so sharp and pokey, but I do have to say that for me, this is what made this phone stand out. You know, when you look at this phone, this is a Samsung Galaxy S Ultra phone just because of the edges, because now pretty much it looks like every other phone. Yes, their Flip series also having rounded edges, pretty much the Nothing phone and every other company. The iPhone also have rounded edges, and now it kind of kills the vibe of what this phone out is. Why it's standing out so much is literally because of this feature. Well, of course it has tons of other features, but for me the edges were what defined the phone in the first place. But otherwise, like, design, they look like their predecessors a lot, except for the color lineup and the edges, as I already said, only Samsung. But is this the only good thing and noticeable difference about these phones? Both phones managed to increase their size from 6.7 to 6.9 inches. The battery of the iPhone is slightly better, it's up to 33 hours of video playback, while it's 31 on the S25 series. But of course, this has to be put to a test to be seen how significant are these 2 hours. Of course, it depends on what exactly you are doing in your daily life. Yes, you can put it to a test, few hours sitting draining these phones, like playing video games, going to social media, like literally texting, calling, video chatting, all this stuff. But in your daily life, you're not gonna do this every single day in this order. For example, you're gonna do it for different things, and then you see how significant these are. Of course, the S25 still comes with the S Pen, so people believe that this might be the end of the S Pen. It might not come anymore with the phone, but it doesn't mean it won't be compatible with it or with the previous predecessors. Also, the display is still 120 Hz, and we do have the same storage. We go to 256 to 512 and to 1 terabyte. I kind of expected, since they started shifting more storage, because the cameras are increasing, also high quality videos, photos, other things that we do, and I expected that there will be more storage in the phone, but happily that there isn't, because 2 terabytes I think will be way too much when it comes to your phone. Yes, I agree, if you put it on a tablet, on a laptop, I believe that it might be necessary, maybe not even enough for some people, but on a phone, I believe that 2 terabytes is way too much. But now, let's see how good the camera is. One of the most important features when it comes to video creators specifically is the camera. Which phone has the better camera? So I'm gonna pop up a picture. These are the specifications of the camera side by side. So as you can see, the S25 Ultra has 200 megapixel camera, 250 megapixel cameras, and a 10 megapixel camera. While on the iPhone we have 48 megapixel fusion, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and a 12 megapixel telephoto. When it comes to zoom, we have optical zoom 3 and 5x on the S25 Ultra, alongside with optical quality zoom 2 and 10x enabled by adaptive pixel sensor, and a digital zoom up to 100 times. While on the iPhone, we have from 0.5x to 5x optical zoom. Of course, people believe that this matters actually when you start taking these zoom pictures and pictures in general. So now I'm gonna show you a few pictures. These are from Mr. Who's the Boss's video. Basically, you understand the difference when you take the pictures, not only when you read it on paper. So this is the zoom. As you can see, there is a little bit of a difference when you start zooming out, especially if you use the max zoom on both phones. Then you have this, it's pretty much light but dark mode at the same time. So as you can see, this picture pretty much, yes, there is a little bit of a difference, but they started getting closer together. And the last one, you can see the details. Definitely the iPhone looks more sharp, while the S25 Ultra looks more soft. And he also said that the night mode is still better when it comes to the iPhone compared to the S25 Ultra. So if night mode is what you're living about, maybe you should switch to an iPhone. But if you don't care about the night mode that much, you shouldn't throw the S25 away. Both phones support Wi-Fi and 5G as well. Of course, if you go on the service, you will go to Edge as well. They have satellite connectivity and also dual SIM card. So basically, the difference is on the S25 Ultra, we still have physical SIMs. So you can have two physical SIMs, one physical and one eSIM, or two eSIM cards. On the iPhone, you still have two eSIM cards. And if you have two active eSIM cards, you can activate up to 8 or more eSIM cards. But let's put this into a real life situation. Who will need 8 phone numbers? I understand people who need 2. One is for family and friends, and the other phone number is for business calls, you know, when you go to work. I understand that, and it's a more real life situation. But I do have to say that probably it's still only in the United States, because Apple removed the physical SIM card with the iPhone 14 lineup. I still have the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I do have the physical SIM card slot. I haven't checked in my country specifically if Apple has removed this or it was still only a US thing. But I do have to say that the difference is not that big, and you're still not gonna lose any contact at all. Next, and probably one of the most important categories, except for the camera, is Siri / Bixby and the AI. So pretty much both of these have virtual assistants. Yes, you can activate them. They can pretty much answer anything for you. If they don't know, they're gonna search on Google for this, or pretty much on the internet. But when it comes to AI, this is something that has been evolving year by year. Also, it's getting more and more used in phones as well. Apple made a whole segment in WWDC about AI. Samsung has done the same with their presentation. So pretty much when they were doing the S24 series, advertising it on the TV, they did a feature. Basically, someone is sitting watching a movie, and then they found this dog lamb, which is orange, a star type with 1,000 words, and then the girl next to the guy circled it and it popped out. So pretty much this was one of the cool things. But of course, AI features will come with updates, not directly with the phone when it's launched. Of course, it will have some AI features. After all, this is what they're promoting. Even in the pictures, everybody remembers, I'll say, this scandal with the S series, where they zoomed into the moon and perfect picture. It's all technically it's not a perfect picture. This is what the moon should look like if it zoomed out that much. But in reality, if you do it with any other device that supports 100 times zoom, the moon actually will not look like that. But of course, AI is getting better. Also, we're getting with AI to remove stuff from picture. Yes, if you have watched Mr. Who's the Boss video, he said that on the Samsung it's slightly better, like it has never been there, while on the iPhone certainly you still have a bit of a shadow that technically the object was there, so it's slightly imperfect. But I do have to say that AI is making a special appearance in both phones, so it's a matter of time to see which AI features are better. Okay guys, that would be the video. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down below which phone do you prefer, the Samsung Galaxy S25 series or the iPhone 16 Pro Max series. I will say that no matter how many videos people make comparing these two phones, it's a matter of preference. If you support one of these two brands, you always go with their phones no matter what changes the other companies make. For example, yes, I do like Apple, but it doesn't mean I'm trash on the S25 series. Yes, they are good. The comparisons, specifically in camera, have been amazing. Yes, there are some key points in which the S25 is better than the iPhone, and also the opposite way, but it really matters which company you like the best. Of course, if you're neutral and you want what is the best of the best, maybe you consider the S25 series. But again, camera is not only the most important thing. Also, if you're not a content creator, but you use your phone daily, maybe the battery is what will make you go to the iPhone, because it has a slightly better battery life on the Pro Max compared to the S25 series. But again, all this is just a matter of preference. So down below the video, hope you enjoyed. Please smash that like button, aka like this video, share it with friends. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new videos, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye!